Welcome to the channel. It's right here. For today we're going to be working with this car. This is a Mercedes, is a A450. This is going to be a 2020. So today we're going to replace our main battery. The main battery, guys, is going to be in front right there in the hood. So once you open the hood, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process of what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to get. And once that is done, I also walk to you guys at the end how to register your battery so that it can last longer. So quick before I do that, I did a previous video about a similar car like this, but for the auxiliary battery. So the auxiliary battery, for some reason, is going to be under right here, which is the passenger wheel well. So what you do, you're going to remove this right out of here, and then you can remove the cover. I'll link also the video on how to remove that one on the end of the video or on the description too, and then you guys should know what to do. So for today we're just going to replace the main battery, and that's it. All right, let's begin. So what you do next, you come below the car right over here. Here comes this red kind of stuff right here. You just pop the hood like that. Once that is done, you come in front of the car, and then you just come right over here. It's kind of like a lever. Show you guys when this thing is out. So there's a lever. You just lift it like this, and then it's gonna open up, and then it's gonna release it from right over there. Then you take back this all the way. So to take this all the way, you just come right over here, and then this thing right here, you push it in, and then you lift at the same time you lift the hood all the way. So once that is done, this is going to be our engine area for the car. So our main battery is going to be right over there, which is going to be on the passenger side. So it's going to be inside here. So to get inside there, what you do, you just come right over here. We have this kind of clips. You just turn them like that. You turn on like that, and then you just hold one of the side like this. Now this thing is going to come up from there. You just pull forward, and then later on I'm showing you something, guys. When you're putting it in, make sure these locks will lock right in here, over here, and over here, so the rain doesn't really come inside, and then it will seal properly. So once that is done, you can put this on the side. The next our battery is just right inside here. So to get access to the battery, what you do, you remove this air filter for the cabin. So what you do, you just come here on the corner, and then you just put your hand all the way in there. There's a clip, you just push it in like that, and this thing just pops out like that. So once you push in from inside, I'll show you when this thing comes out. You do the same thing for this other side. You push it right here, and then you push like that, this thing comes out, and then this thing you just lift it up like this. You just pull it out away. So the whole idea to do is once you push it low like this thing is going to release from right here, and then the same is going to release from right over there. So we just push it inside. So once that is done, I see it is already becoming dirty. So normally I will just advise you, maybe when you're removing a battery and you see this is dirty, you can go ahead and replace it. You can put a new one. All right, I put that on the side, and then this will display to us our battery area. So our battery is right here. All the information is going to be right over there. Also see if I'll put the information for the battery on the description. And then next we have our negative terminal right over here. This is a negative terminal. It's going to be our positive, and then we have this right here for the venting thing, and then down there we have a 13mm, and then on the side, on some models, you're going to have kind of like a bracket which is going to be on the side. All right, so to remove this, the tools you'll need for this: number one, you're going to need a 10mm. So the 10mm, you're going to open these terminals, and then once that is done, next what you're going to need is a 13mm, just like this. So that one with an extension, you can go all the way down there, and then you open that bracket right there, which is locking our battery in. And then once that is done, the last tool you're going to use for this, you're going to need flat Phillips. And why I'm saying that is because normally you can open this thing sometimes, but this thing is going to be tight, so you're going to like help you out pop it out, at the same time helps you out pop this one without a problem. And then once you have these three tools, you can go ahead and proceed. Also, of course, you have to use a ratchet or an electric gun or something. So in my case, I'm going to use this snap-on tool, but you just can use any regular ratchet. And then once that is done, you can proceed with this process. All right, let's go on and proceed from here. So I'll start by popping this thing out. So taking out like that, and then normally always when you're working with the battery, the first thing which you normally have to do is you start removing from the negative terminal. And then another thing also which I have to mention, if you want to keep your settings which are inside the car, I'll normally advise you have a jump box or something which can help you retain that power. So if you want to proceed with that, you just take a jumper box or something, and then you can maintain the car. So for this process, let me guys go ahead and show you guys how to do that, how to maintain your car, to keep your settings, so that once you replace the battery, you don't lose any settings that you have in the car. So what I normally do is this. So I'm going to use this jump box right here. So this has like 12.5 volts, which is the regular volts which this car normally uses. So what I'm going to do ahead is I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to take the negative terminal. So you're going to work with these two terminals, because these things you're going to remove them, so you don't want to be putting these things on there. So you're going to put the positive right over here, and then the negative, there's going to be this thing right over here, which is going to be here. So you go ahead and I put my negative right over there. So I just hook it up like that. Then I take my positive and then I hook it up right over here. So once that is done, once this thing is in place, you come ahead and then you turn it on like that. So this is going to help us maintain the car while I replace the battery. So I'll go ahead and remove these things from here. So I'll start from the negative terminal. So once that is done like that, I can just try and wiggle it around. It's not coming, so I'll just use my flat Phillips to spray it right over there. So I'll just go ahead and then just spray like that. Once that is done, this thing should come out without a problem. Alright. So once this comes like that, just make sure it doesn't maintain any contact. You can just put it on the side, like somewhere right over there. And if you have something like a cover, you can cover it up. And then once that is done, we can proceed, go to the positive side. So you can go ahead. Once that is done too like that, you just take it out of here, put it on the side like that. Once that is done, like that, and then what you do, you remove this right here. So I'll go ahead and remove this right here. And that thing pops out. Then the last one is going to be down there. I'm going to take a 13mm and remove it. So I'll go ahead. Go right ahead and I take out exhaust 13. I'll put it on the side, and then I will get down when the battery is out. So it's time for us to take out this battery. So I'm going to use my both hands, guys. I'll try use with one, and then so normally to get this thing out, you just push it on the side. You push it like this. This comes like a little bit out of the groove. There's a groove right here. So once it comes on the side like this, now it's time to get it out. So I'll go ahead and let this thing come out like that, and then so it's going to be our battery area. So what I was talking earlier on about is this thing right here. We have a bracket on the wall, so if you happen to have a larger battery, you remove this out of the way. But normally with the standard battery, it's going to be right there. And before reinstallation, putting back the new one, you remove this thing. To remove it, you just press right here on the side. Once you press it, this thing pops out. So this is where you press like that, and then this thing pops out. You can put it on the side. Also, this is going to be our bracket, so when you're putting it back, make sure it's facing this way. Make sure this thing faces right like there. So it's going to be our or 13mm, so we get it out. So next, once the battery is out, what you do is you get the new one. So when you get the new battery, you make sure you take everything out and take everything out, and then we can make sure all the requirements for the battery they're the same, and then we begin our installation to put back process. So what we do, let me go ahead and show you guys. So I'll use my two hands, guys, to put this thing in here, because I'm now using one hand to record. So you take this thing out, and you take this other bracket too out. We're going to put them back later on. So I go ahead and I put this thing down there. When this thing goes in, I'm sure it lands in there. So we'll begin. You start with the positive terminal. You just lock it all the way in like that, and then once you lock it in like that, what you do, you can tighten it. And once that is done, so we go to the negative terminal. So now you can bring it all in here, but before you do that, there's a space down there for us to put in the bracket first. So once we're done with the bracket, now we can finish up with this section. So I'll go ahead, now get this bracket, and then make sure this bracket faces this direction like this. So I'm gonna install it down there like that. So you let this thing sit like that. Once this thing sits like that, you just get your 13 thing, and then you can just put it all in. I'll show you guys on this thing and get inside. Like that, you can take your 13mm and then go ahead. So once that's all in like that, we go ahead and we put this right over here. Is tool right here. You just come right over there and push it all in, and then you put our negative terminal just like that. Just adjust it like that, and then we get our 10mm, and then we tighten this right here, the negative terminal. So you come right there, and then once that is done, all this thing is locked in. And then once that is all locked in, now you can take out our jump box. We take out also a negative terminal, and then we can put it back. Yeah. Right. Finally, to lock this thing, you just push it straight like that. Let me show you guys how this thing locks in. You push it straight, and you lock like that. The thing just. And then next, we go ahead and. I go right ahead and I do this. I lock in this right over here. Alright. Next, we lock in our air filter housing. Just lock in like that. And then this thing will just snap in like that. Once that is done, proceeding with our last bracket, which is going to be here. So make sure our bracket, the clips which I showed you earlier, locks in there. Make sure it locks in there too, and all that goes in like that. Alright. So this thing should come and sit perfectly in the middle if everything fits on well, and this thing should lock in like that, all the way in like that. And then one last thing, you tighten this one right over here, and then you tighten this one, and make sure this thing is loose. It's just going to be on the outside, so just like that. Alright, just like that, we finish this part of the installation. So what next we do, we go inside the car, and then I'm going to show you guys how to register the battery so that your battery will last longer. So let's go do it. Next, we come inside the car, and then we hook our computer. So I'm going to be using a snap-on for this procedure. So we hook it right down here. There's an OBD scanner right here. Let me show you guys how this thing comes in. It's come right there, and then you see that light over there that tells you this thing is connected. Alright, so let's just run in some stuff. Alright, so what you do next, you start the car, and then once the car starts on like that, so it's going to select this. So you come to engine, right over here you say continue, and then you come to function test. You come to special function, so you just come right over here, register new battery, continue. So once that is done, it says reset complete. So I would like to point out something too. Not all the cars will have this functionality. So if you come to your engine and then you continue, and then you find out that under your functional tests and special functions, and then you don't have your battery stuff right here, so you know that your car does not support it, and then you should not have any problem with it. You just drive your car, you should be good to go. But if your car supports this thing, it's going to show it right over there, and then guys you should be able to register it and reset it, and then it should be good to go. So that's an important point. So if you see a car doesn't have that functionality, please don't be like, hey, where is this thing, I have to do it. No, you don't need to do that. All right, once you finish registering battery, you should be good to go, and then you can drive your car and enjoy everything else. So that should be all. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about the procedure, you can leave in the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to be active and respond to those answers and questions. That should be all, and all right, see you guys in the next video. All right, bye bye.